Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. Hope that you are doing well. Sorry, just gotta fix my, there we go. Here on my channel, we're working with meditation. We're working with awareness. And when we practice awareness in our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relationships. And these form sort of the foundational bedrock of the practice. And when you work in these different areas, they tend to develop, they tend to become more skilled. So this is useful because it helps you make better choices in life based on awareness and information from your own being. And here on earth, as human beings, we have a piece of the divine within each of us that expresses itself, so to speak. So that light, that spark, expresses itself through our bodies, through our emotions, through our minds, and into our relationships as well. And that has a tendency to ripple out into the community. So that's what we do here on my channel, and I like to give a brief talk, and then from there we'll get into a practice. And TGIF, it's Friday. I've slept well, I feel pretty good, and I'm looking forward to a nice day. So, and I hope you are too. And so I've been talking a lot about awakening on my channel, about the allegory of the cave coming out of Plato, and different sort of foundational items when it comes to awakening, and that there's kind of like a spiritual component of awakening that you never really fully reach the end of, but when you start can be, oh, sorry, my light ran out of battery here, I'll just take that away. There we go. So and that's actually an interesting metaphor. A battery and light, we need to be able to recharge ourselves, and one of the ways to do that is to become aware that we need to recharge. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. We can do that through natural practices of sleep, rest, activity, and then balanced rest from activity. If you live in the West here, it's kind of unbalanced in terms of activity and rest. We're always trying to escape into vacation, away from the labor of the constant grind. But so that's the point, I guess, is that we become aware and we're able to practice knowing when we need to take time for ourselves. And each of us needs different amount of time, so there's no like prescription that can be given to everybody. But really, when we practice here on my channel, you get those skills developed to be able to know for yourself, to be able to have virtue yourself, to be able to see the virtue in yourself and others. And this is a way we can kind of build society differently and shape our lives and help give space to ourselves and each other. Both shaping and space giving is very key to a wholesome spiritual practice, or an integral one. So that being said, we'll start today with a protection, making sure your feet are crossed at the ankles. And we'll take our hands together and cross them up to our chest for the Donna Eden technique, and breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. do 3 more. Great. Then coming out of that and flicking away from your body. Awesome. And then placing your hands now in prayer position and repeating after me if you like, both out loud or quietly inside your mind. I release all energies, emotions, intentions, frequencies, and sensations back to the source that are not mine. One more time, I release all energies, emotions, intentions, sensations, and frequencies that are not mine back to the source. Great. And from here to now, we can begin practice. Keeping your eyes closed and gently placing your attention on your physical body, you can begin to notice your body and your body sensations. You can feel your body's subtle movement, temperature, sense of presence and aliveness. Tingling and pulsing. You can feel your body's connection with the earth underneath you, your connection to the planet. And we can begin together the practice of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and into the earth. And the softening and the melting can be like this healing light, this warm, healing honey that melts down through your body, collecting all the impurities, cleansing, healing, purifying, and making whole as it travels down through your body and into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and transforms and recycles it. And with each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body, you get a little bit lighter, you get a little bit brighter, and you melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. Very good. Then bringing your attention up now into your heart, the center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and then out of your heart. On the in-breath in, feeling your heart. And the out-breath out, softening and expanding your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And without trying to fix or change or alter your emotions, just allowing yourself to feel what it is you're feeling for a little bit in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Or you could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. Very good. And bring your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. Coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing them to come and go like clouds in the sky. You can always, when you notice, if you're actively thinking, returning back to your body, feeling your spine for grounding and anchoring. Very good. And from here, we can gently open our eyes. Gently opening your eyes and keeping your eyes soft. We'll take a moment together to appreciate the work we did with our eyes closed. And we'll practice now in the we space, or the space of relationship. Every relationship or relation has an outside and an inside component. And it's possible to feel and develop skill in these dimensions. So on the in-breath, feeling outside you, the space around you, and then on the out-breath, feeling the space inside you. And just practice noticing the distinction between the two. Outside on the in-breath, inside on the out-breath. then from here we can add in qualities to our practice. And we can practice sending and receiving the qualities. And the qualities are love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. You can pick one or two or three or all four. It's up to you. And just practice sending and receiving the qualities. On the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. Just practice offering and then absorbing the qualities. Great, and then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet. You can do your prayers or intentions first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community, transforming our culture and our systems. Amen. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome Friday. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll go a little longer and a little deeper. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.